This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Jamel Herring, the WBO World Super Featherweight Champion, here at the Purewal free press room. However, we've got a different press conference today, Crawford-Porter. But before we come on to that, Jamel, first and foremost, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm just happy just to be here, and just a great atmosphere for the sport of boxing. Just love it. Just love it.
You're obviously deep in camp now, only a couple of weeks away yourself from your own fight night with Shakur Stevenson when you defend your world title. How's camp gone so far?
Oh, camp's been really great. Camp's been great. You know, the best part of it is there's been no delays. There's been no delays or setbacks. I mean, in my last two fights, you know, when I fought Kendo, I had a COVID situation. When I fought against Frampton, you know, he had a hand injury. So with this fight, at least, there's been no delays and everything's just been running real smooth, and I can't complain.
I've seen the social media interactions, mainly on Shakur's behalf, towards you. When you reflect on everything so far, what have you made of that side to the build-up?
Oh, you know what? I kind of actually ignored it. I mean, just look back at my last fight with Frampton. I had to compete not against Frampton, but the whole island of Ireland. So, you know, so if I can tune that out, I can easily tune out anything else out there. But I just kind of, you know, brushed it off and just kept focusing on what I'm doing.
You're both supremely confident heading into this fight, but on Shakur's part, do you think he's looking at you as somebody who's just effectively a stepping stone for him, and do you think maybe he's not necessarily overlooked you, but potentially disrespected you at all?
You know, I can't answer that. You know, only Shakur can really answer that for me. Because, like I said, again, I pretty much ignored everything that's coming from that end. I mean, yeah, there's been some disrespect at times that I've seen, but for the most part, I can't tell you if he's looking at me as a stepping stone or an easy warm up to whatever he's trying to get to. But for me, I'm looking at it as a huge fight, a big fight, and a big name to add to my resume. So I'm taking this fight very seriously.
Jamal, we saw a dominant performance from you against Carl Frampton last time out, and in comes Bomac. Jamal, we saw that dominant performance against Carl Frampton last time out for yourself. Since then, how much more do you feel you can improve and you have to give heading into the Shakur fight?
You know, I'm very confident, but I don't look. Honestly, for me as a fighter, I don't really focus too much on my past. Even with the Brendan fight, yes, it was a great performance, but now today is a different challenge and a different test. So I have to still be well prepared for this challenge as well. But obviously, yes, the Frampton fight did give me more of a boost of a confidence, especially for coming of the rough situation with the Kendo situation. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, you see everything in me right now. I'm motivated. I'm happy. I'm in shape. I feel great, and I'm just ready to get back in the ring.
What are you expecting from October 23rd? When the pair of you are in the ring, what should the fans expect to see from the pair of you?
It's going to be a hard, real, grueling fight for the both of us, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to be easy outing for anyone in the ring, but you can expect, you know, to see a lot of grit and determination that you've seen in my last fight against Frampton. Like, I'm just so, you know, zoned on getting this victory that I can care less about all the negativity and all the distractions out there. I'm just really focused and hungry. I'm still hungry, and I just want to prove that I'm a real champion.
Now, you've obviously got your campmate Terence Crawford getting ready for his press conference today with Sean Porter. His bout going ahead on November 20th. What do you make of that fight?
That's a real good fight. That's a real great fight. I mean, I love both individuals. You know, I know Sean and his father personally. Obviously, Terence is my brother and my stablemate. And I will say Sean Porter never brings a boring fight. He always brings it. But I believe, you know, Terence, he's hungry. He's finally getting that big welterweight fight that people, not only that he's been asking for, but the people who support him or don't support him, been looking for him to see him get in there with a real legitimate welterweight. So it's a great fight. It's a great fight for boxing. And like I said, 2021 has been a great year for boxing as a whole. And it's just an honor just to witness what's about to take place.
Final one, because it looks like we are about to start. Purewal 3 taking place tonight. Jamal, what's your take?
Oh man, I think of course I love Deontay's attitude and his new approach, but sometimes you gotta say, like, you could think while Fury just may have that upper hand because if Styles may fights, Fury just may have his number. But you know, again, Wilder has, you know, that one punch knockout, so you can't take it for granted, and we'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's gonna be a great fight.
Who are you picking?
I want to go. I'm going to go. You know, I want to say my guy Tyson. My guy Tyson, because like I said, man, the Gypsy King has proved that he can do it all. He may not look, you know, as like a Lennox Lewis or Anthony Joshua in physique, but the guy is fluid. He can box, and you know, he's smart in there. He's smarter than what people give him credit for. But like again, he just has to watch out for that big right hand, and I'm looking forward to see if Wilder learn any new tricks as well.
Right, Jamel, I appreciate your time as always. Good to catch up with you. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys.